All right, everyone. Thanks so much for listening to another episode of Full Body Cast presents Garage Night, brought to you by Cole Street Brewery, 1627 Cole Street, Enumclaw, Washington. Wear your hoodie or a t-shirt and get 15% off your drink. Tag yourself and post with the hashtag Full Body Cast as well. You can get 15% if you don't have any of the Full Body Cast goods, or hit me up and I can send some to you with a purchase that you purchase them, is what I'm saying. Cool. Also go to Bordeaux Wine Bar right down the street from them, and they're off a railroad. You can get $2 off your first drink. Go in there with your goodies. Mention the Full Body Cast, $2 off. As well, go to Mazatlan. Say hi to Andy, the owner. We've had him on a couple times, and he will give you a hookup as well. We did a Full Buddy Friday, but it was Desi. Oh, sorry. Let me introduce everyone. I'm getting ahead of myself. We got Craig Bentley on the mic.
This chair is very uncomfortable.
And we've got his brother Corey.
Thank you for these comfortable chairs.
This is how it goes, and I love it. We had Desi's birthday. It was like a Full Buddy Friday. She told everyone, hey, wear your Full Buddy hoodies. And so I did. In fact, Shekinah bought a new one because she was, wearing the same one over and over each time she'd come out. My wife, and that was Veronica came out with Jesus, but she didn't wear one. But then Desi shows up without a hoodie. She was dressed up for her birthday, which was like, okay, fine, whatever.
That's her birthday.
That was your guys' gift to her. She asked you to do that.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah, I mean, it was nice of her, but still.
Did you guys get a picture?
And then I put the thumbs up in front of her face.
No, I'm talking about with everybody in their hoodies.
Yes, we did.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
I haven't posted it yet because they're girls, man. Girls don't like, the thing is, it's like playing the lottery. You play one number, you might hit. But when you play like 4 or 5 numbers, because that's 4 or 5 faces and 4 or 5 sets of eyes and 4 or 5 noses and 4 or 5 smiles, it's like
for approval.
In all of them. It's like, you know what? Why are we even taking this picture? How about we just turn off the lights? I snap just a black photo. I'll post it and then I'll draw smiley faces on.
That's creepy enough to
just to say turn off the lights.
Hey guys, we're gonna turn off
the lights and turn on the camera.
Oh, you're just gonna see a flash. Don't pay attention to it.
And I'm not talking about the camera. Creepy.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is there new music intro playing over this? What's going on?
No, we haven't got anything from Black Box yet.
What's up?
I'll send him a message.
That's I just feel like I was in a board meeting with Craig. I feel like this is what he is like at work, where someone turns to him and says, "Hey, did we ever get that?" And then you go check my Excel spreadsheet. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna send a message right now.
I'll take care of it.
I'm on it. Well, I was on it. I know last meeting I said I was on it, but I wasn't on it that time, and I'm on it this time.
I know we didn't do this for like a month. There's plenty of time, but you know what?
Plenty of time.
I'll do it now.
Plenty of time. All right, so let's talk Super Bowl predictions and random questions will be thrown in there as well. Super Bowl predictions. Now, granted, we're recording this prior to the second round of the playoffs. I feel the true AFC Championship game is being played this weekend between the Bills and the Chiefs. So that's going to be tough. I feel like the winner of that is going to go to the Super Bowl. That's my prediction.
Pick one.
And I predict that the Bills are going to do it.
All right.
And Tampa Bay. I think it's going to be Tampa Bay. No. Well, it's going to be a Bay. That's perfect. It's either going to be Tampa Bay or Green Bay, or the winner of the Chiefs and the Bills. So it's a Bay
battle of the Bays,
and whoever wins on Sunday between the Bills and
that's what you think. What would you like to happen though?
Tampa Bay versus.
You want to see Tampa Bay?
I would love to see Tampa Bay.
Ugh, that's gross.
I like Green Bay. I'm a fan. I am not that big of a fan. I Tampa Bay has likable people. I love Tom Brady. I'm starting to love him. I don't care. I love him.
I do not
Mike
want to
Evans.
see Tampa Bay Chiefs again.
I want to see Tampa Bay Bills.
I would be okay with the Bills or the Bengals from the
Dude,
AFC. I'd be fine
That'd
with
be
that.
fun. That'd be fun to see the.
And
the
I
Bengals go.
think it's gonna be Green Bay on the other side, but I'd be okay if it wasn't too. I would really like to see the Bills or the Bengals though.
I think Joe Burrow and the Bengals are going to be the new Andy Dalton and the Bengals.
You know what I'd like to see? Very unrealistic, but I'd like to see this. Titans.
Eagles.
No, that's you know what
Eagles
we
Colts.
We can stop listening
Hold
to
on.
this now.
Hey, listen to this though.
Titans. Gross.
Titans Rams in a Super Bowl matchup.
And Kurt Warner comes out.
Stafford goes down in the first round. Kurt Warner comes out because of his true underdog movie story and wins another Super Bowl.
I'd much rather see Aaron Donald be the quarterback at that point.
I'd much rather sit across and talk to Skip Bayless.
That would be pretty incredible.
That would be. I said unrealistic. Come on.
Super unrealistic. I think, and it's not Kurt Warner. It's the Seahawks running back
Jim
Kurt
Everett.
Warner from the 80s.
Now you're just being dumb.
Wow.
That hurts.
Why couldn't Jim Everett come back? Flipper Anderson.
Let's be realistic here. Come on.
You know what? I would actually watch that over the Pro Bowl is if they put together,
A Legends.
no, not just legends, whoever the Super Bowl teams are, those legends play like a 5-on-5. And
Full contact.
no, it's a flag football.
just an old guy getting nailed. Boom.
Knee buckling, wearing masks.
They have to wear the old leather helmets.
I think that would be fun. And by the way, also I'm liking Nickelodeon. I'm watching Nickelodeon playoffs. I don't know if you have done
The
it.
slime.
Have you done it yet?
I've seen it. I enjoy the Manning cast the most out of anything.
That's fun.
Yes.
Russell's been on twice, which I'm surprised that Russell's been on there twice. Manning, Eli looked high as heck.
He had his chain on.
Yeah.
Dude, I was a little upset.
Snoop Dogg probably sent a little something with that chain.
The Monday night Manning cast game between the Cardinals and Rams, because that was a couple weeks ago. Now this coming out. I was watching the Manning cast, and the place I was
sad.
in. Place I was in.
Yeah, what are you okay over there?
He sounds like he's about to tear up
Yeah.
around this.
The place I was in took the Manning cast off because somebody complained about it. Right after The Rock, I was very
Livid.
upset. Oh, I got stormed out, walked out.
And they were like,
Really?
And the place was like, no, Craig Bentley's leaving. What do we do?
What movie is that? Or who is that? Where
Shut your face.
who's the Burt Kreischer? Who's the one that does stuff with Burt Kreischer all the time?
Oh, Tom Segura?
Tom Segura. He's in some show or skit where he's the manager at like a cell phone store. Have you seen this one? And
I
so
love some Tom Segura, though.
so the customer lady's like, I'd like to speak to your manager. And he goes, okay. And he backs up, does a 360 and comes back and says, hi, I'm the manager. And she's like, well, you just lost yourself a customer. And he goes, oh gosh, will I get another one? I don't know. What do you think? Anyway, I liked it.
Burt Kreischer's got a movie coming out about his life, about the Russia story, too.
Really?
Yeah, he shot a movie
He's
about
he's milked the heck out of that story.
it. They made him...
Milked the heck.
Made him on the
I
map.
need. Yeah.
He was here in Seattle, wasn't he?
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
the Birdie Boy tour, I think.
Yeah. Anyway, so who are you predicting for the Super Bowl?
I honestly think it's going to be Chiefs Packers.
Okay. And who's winning that?
I'm going to go Packers. And then I'm going to say Rodgers and Adams both leave.
Really?
Yep.
Do you think... Because I want to go Packers-Bills. Because I really want the Bills to go there. Do you think that any of the talk has merit that if Rodgers gets there, he's going to boycott
No,
some of the stuff to start?
I don't.
No. I don't think so either. I think that was good entertainment, though. Who's yours?
I'm going to go Packers-Bills.
Okay, that's who you want.
I'd like to see the Bills win that game, but I think the Packers win.
See, I picked Mike Evans and Tom Brady in that. Do you guys ever do the playoff like pick 'em? But you
The
can
playoff challenge.
Yeah, you can only take 2 players from a team, and once they're out, they're out. You don't replace them. So if someone gets injured, oh well, and if someone gets eliminated, oh well. And you have 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, tight end, defense, kicker.
So we do that, except it's different. Like week 1, you choose your lineup. Week 2, if they're still in, you get to keep them, and they're times 2 the amount of points they get. And if you lost somebody, you put them in, they're only
That's
1
cool.
point. So then by the week 4, they're 4 times the points if you pick somebody that keeps
That's
going.
cool.
So I have
It's kinda the
Roger.
same
I have
thing.
some of the Packers that I picked, and
Who's your pick? And can you pick as many as you want? Like, can you pick like 5 Packers if you want 5 Packers?
yeah, you can pick everybody.
Wow.
It's just you have to pick those positions. I think I picked 3 Packers, and I think I picked did I pick a couple Bills? I can't remember now.
Okay. What about you, Craig? What do you got? You got to pick them? Are you in a...
No, I knew the same fantasy.
Oh, okay.
We talked about.
Nice. Well, thanks for the invite. Have you filled up your squares yet?
The ones that I invited you to?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 2 days later.
Dang it.
You got to get in.
That's
make a decision.
I'll tell you what. I was pretty impressed. $100 squares.
Yeah,
to
for
fill up-
sure.
to fill up in 2 days.
I almost sent you something. I'm like, oh, man, it's kind of early right now, and
No, it
you're
was
in Vegas,
two
and you're
days.
probably just going to spend it.
2
Oh,
days.
I'm
And
gonna-
you were going to pay me. I'm not the one doing it.
Who was doing it?
Our buddy Nick.
Okay. Dang.
He used to be in our league.
Do you think you could do one for 25 a square and probably fill that one up?
Well, I'm not going to do it.
Why not?
But if you want to start a full buddy one, I might think about joining it.
Man, I might do a full buddy one. Let me think about that. I used to do them for
Just
Super Bowl.
if you can't get 100 people, you can knock it down to do 50. Still a square.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I do less than 50 people, it might not be worth it.
I'll do it for 25 if you do one.
If I do 25, and would you buy one or would you buy like
If
4?
I do 25, I'd probably buy like at least 2.
Yeah. Man, that'd be so much money in my hands.
Well, the payouts for this one are big.
Yeah, see the payouts for that, the one I
Massive.
told you, 2, 2, 2, and 4. I mean, for $100, if you could win 4,000, that's pretty decent odds. Well, odds aren't very good,
Yeah.
but the payout.
The odds are not in your favor.
Yeah. 1 in 100.
Well, for some people, they bought more than one.
That's true.
Not this guy though. $100 was enough for me.
Like thou that shall not be named bought 6.
He did? I hope he wins all 4.
That'd be crazy.
Listen, will you do me a favor?
Maybe.
Will you tell him that I said on air that I hope he wins all 4? And if he wins all 4, he's back as the mystery man, and we will bring him, even though a few people might know. And then we have to bring him on Garage Night.
He has to record as a mystery man without his name if he wins.
Without his name, without winning. If he wins, without his name, and he has to win all 4. You think he'd be on a win high where he'd feel like, yeah, I could do that.
Probably not.
Yeah, even that. He's like, the chances of that are so slim, but I'm still going to say no.
Just in case it happens.
Then I'm rooting against him.
You couldn't pay me. You could not pay me
That's $10.
$10,000 to come sit with you.
He has a price.
Everybody.
Everyone has a price.
Absolutely.
Okay, Ted.
Everyone has a. What do you mean?
Ted
DiBiase.
DiBiase.
Oh, that's true. I
$1 million
forgot.
man.
Yeah. So, what do you think his price would be? Like legit, what do you think his mystery man's price would be?
And he kept his name, like nobody
Kept
ever
no
knew who he
name.
was.
We would have no video. People might recognize the voice, but it'd be only people that are like friends with him.
I'm
They
gonna
may
go
think it's his brother. too.
$1,000 and a 6-pack.
You think $1,000 in a 6-pack? He'd be on
Yeah, for one episode only.
one episode.
I think
He's the second recording. He's gonna walk. out.
He would win way more than that on the 4.
I think it would take 500 and a 6-pack, but if you did it for 1,000, maybe 2,000, might be able to use his name.
Interesting. I need you guys to negotiate. He's smart as heck. If his mind was like, yeah, I'm probably gonna go on there at some point, but let's see how much money I can get them to throw at me.
I can
The
tell you
only
his
person-
mindset is not that because
the only person to be paid to go on here. All the
Well,
Patreons
no,
are paying.
I think there's probably one more person in your guys' crew that you guys see every so often that I'd have to pay to bring on here as well. Maybe
You have to pay him more than.
way more than. What are you doing? I gotta edit that now.
Yeah. Say his name.
That's true.
You suck.
Yeah. All right. 15 minutes. So, but yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure who you're talking about.
You think? I think he.
Who we ran into downtown?
Yes.
Yeah.
It'd have to be like. I mean, it's interesting, but you gotta have haters. I guess you gotta have haters. I guess I don't know what I did.
There's a difference between the two of those though, because
One's-
the one just doesn't want to be around to do any of it.
Yeah.
It's not that he.
Yeah, I don't think it has really anything to do with you.
Yeah.
I mean, part of it might be, but I think it's more so just.
Wow.
Well, I'm just saying it. It's
Wow.
The
It's not
one,
like-
the one is completely you.
Yeah.
Which is so weird to me.
But thou that shall not be named
Yes.
is not you per se. It's this entire thing.
It's just being
Yeah.
out, and he's not a public guy.
Exactly.
The other one, not that public either. But man, I wonder because those guys have outings together. You know, they'll golf and stuff. They'll do, and so I wonder if at some point it's just they just bonded over their frustration of me and hatred.
I doubt it.
Okay,
I doubt
good.
I doubt they even talk about you.
Eh.
Okay, how much money will you pay me to go in like CIA style and go golfing with them and record and let you know?
Oh wow! How much are you willing?
Hidden cam.
Yeah.
And they don't know.
Yeah.
And I release it.
Well, that's up to you if you want to release it. 'cause-
Oh, so then you're off the hook.
yeah.
Just for my own personal pleasure.
Yeah.
I'm just. Oh gosh, it was just a part of this, guys.
I really wondered if they talked about me. No, I know.
Well, no, because then I would make if I did pay you to go CIA undercover, I would also have to slip you an envelope of money to bring me up at some point. Where you're just like, God, and then so that's the question: do you bring me up in a negative, like, gosh, this guy he won't leave me
No,
alone?
I'd be totally natural.
Or would you be
That's,
like,
that's how I normally bring you.
You
up.
give me $1,000, and we'll be on like the fourth hole. I'll be like, hey, how about that? How about that Travis guy? Huh?
Travis Kenny?
How about what do you think about that guy?
Hey, say it into my shirt.
Hey, you guys come back here for a second. I can't hear what you're saying.
Hold on, wait, come back. It's just one golf club's just a microphone.
I just have my phone recording.
Or
like, no.
I even got something better. This is for you guys. If you do this,
Yeah,
and you'll know when they're up there,
yeah.
you show up there so that they talk about
then they
you
go,
after the fact.
You just play through.
You
just drive through,
and pick up their ball like as if it's mine.
and then you just wave. Ha!
Now you have a real reason to hate me. I don't understand the other stuff.
Sure wish you guys were a full buddy. And then
Yeah.
just drive by.
What if so maybe I'll run in, be interested to see what they say after. Or they're like, and I think one guy would go, I can't stand that guy.
I think you should go up and be like super nice. Just
I
have,
always
like,
am super
a general
nice.
nice conversation.
I don't know
And
when
then-
I'm not
and
nice
then
to these
walk
guys.
away and be like, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and golf lights out and walk out.
That's
and,
what I
and
use-
then, and then I'll
He takes
record.
someone off the back of the head.
Your quote, just overly.
And then I'll record.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes. It's always interesting.
They'd hit it. It hit him, and then they'd yell 4.
And then they'd yell back. Craig,
or maybe I would do that.
4.
Okay, so let's ask this,
Have
guys.
a blessed day.
Let me ask you this. Have you guys ever found out someone from work or maybe a neighbor or maybe an acquaintance, and you heard through the grapevine that they don't like you?
Impossible.
No, I'm dead serious. I'm
No,
dead serious.
No,
Why?
he's dead serious. He thinks it's impossible for people not to like him.
Oh, I know like 40 off the top of my head that don't like you, Craig.
All right, let's list it.
I don't care.
Craig, you don't like you.
Let's
True.
go.
Corey doesn't like you.
That's
Yeah.
also true.
Yeah.
Carrie,
Yeah, true.
there you go. No,
I'll put it this way. I've had
have you ever heard like some workmate?
now that after we got out of high school, I don't know, let's just say 5-10 years later, right? I heard that somebody that I didn't hang out with all the time,
Yeah.
but we would hang out. It was in a group that I would hang out with.
Yeah, acquaintance.
I found out later that they hated me even when they were hanging out with me.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you just saying that to make me feel?
Interesting.
Are you just saying that to make me
No,
feel
100%.
better?
And on top of that, I can tell this story because he listens, and we've said his name on here before.
Is it the same guy?
No,
Oh.
different person.
That would be
Person,
amazing.
that person I wouldn't bring up. But the person that the first time they met me absolutely did not like me and just continued not to like me, then started
Understandable.
hanging out with us a little bit more
Yeah.
and likes me now, Travis Corey.
Oh, shout out Travis Corey.
That makes sense.
But
though.
he's told me numerous times he did
He
not
didn't
like
like
me.
you right off the
He's an
bat.
acquired taste.
Craig or Travis?
Craig. I can see how like if you meet him at a wrong moment, it's very like in your face.
Yeah, or if because Craig can get just like me, and I don't know about you, but we can get rolling and we can rant and rave about something that if someone were to walk mid rant or rave, be like, this dude's the most negative person right now. He hates everything, and I don't like that vibe.
Part of that's because I tell people I don't like him.
I think mine would
You
be
have to earn my like.
mine would be the opposite. Like, so the only thing I've ever heard was that people thought I was stuck up, but I was super quiet. Like, I was super shy and quiet. I didn't really talk. So I kept to myself.
Yeah.
And so I could see why people took it that way.
Mhm.
But in my mind, it was I never thought I was like, well, I'm better than you.
Well, you were being quiet because you did think you were better than everybody.
Yeah, that's what it was. I was like, oh, this is so over everything. I don't even need to be here. But
You know who I am?
yeah, I'm a Bentley. My brother told me so.
Mr. Rab, get out of my face.
Yeah.
Steve.
My brother will punch you in the face like he did that other guy. So I
Punch
heard
someone in the face?
I got in trouble in junior high for a fight.
Wow.
Mr. Rab heard it from my dad.
yeah.
Wow.
I heard that after high school, and I was like, I don't know what to tell you. I was just quiet. I was just shy.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of that now would be the opposite of what it would be. Is there's times where if I get in conversation and get going, it's usually more of a serious nature, which is not surprise when you have this going deep with Corey thing. But a lot of times I don't want it. It probably can come off soapboxy almost, which isn't what I'm going for. But I can see how that could be a thing too.
I don't think you're soapboxy, but
Is that a word?
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm
yeah, it's when you're in the shower. No,
So did you have anyone hate you that came out later?
I've had everybody come out and straight up say I
Have you
hated
heard
you.
through-
I haven't heard.
like someone's like, oh, I hate working with that guy.
No, I've never heard that, but I've heard that like people thought I was stuck up or arrogant.
I can see that.
I can see it too.
Yeah, you guys would. I don't even know why I'm in this room with you.
Did
this be a
I'm
podcast.
going down with the ship.
This podcast is beneath me.
you hear or have you noticed that my my kid's working with you?
I haven't been over there, but I know she is.
Yeah, she's been working there for like 3 weeks.
Yeah. I don't go to Starbucks, so.
She likes it. No, but she's also doing the shopping thing. Too.
Is she?
Yeah. Sorry. Anyway,
Tell her to not ask questions to the produce clerk.
Just keep going over there with
You know what
stuff that doesn't go in produce and ask where it goes.
you know what I would say? What I'm going to say? I'm going to tell her. I'm going to say, hey, get on the intercom every once in a while and go, Corey, check, please. Corey, please check.
It just sounds like normal anyway.
I've had people hate me at say. I don't know. When you say acquired taste, I don't know if I'm an acquired taste, but I know that I guess your strength is your weakness. So if there's some people out there that
Strong as hell.
really love you, there's probably people out there that really hate you too. What did you say?
I only heard part of it, but I'm assuming you said I'm strong as hell. Is that what you said? Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
So that means you're weak as hell too with
Yeah.
his analogy.
Yeah, in some areas-
The thing was no
He
weakness.
said
No
no.
weakness.
He said your strongest is the same as
Your
your weakness.
strength is also your weakness.
Yeah.
So
So you're weak as hell.
So if I'm a guy that's like out there and trying to be
Misunderstood.
funny and entertaining and being a goofball, that's going to attract people that like that. But
it's
then
gonna
it's
rub
gonna,
some people the
it's
wrong
going to rub
way.
people the wrong way.
Yeah.
But I just don't understand why this person I've always been cool with went to all my entire school with this guy that I thought we were cool. We would play football. Like it's like that buddy that you said that used to. Now I didn't hang out in his same group. I don't know. I don't unless I owe the guy an apology, and you may know more than I do, but I don't remember like.
Or maybe we paid him to make this a huge con.
No, you're such an idiot. You wouldn't pay him that much.
That's true.
It'd take not very much to con you.
It doesn't. Here's the thing. I am a gullible person, but I play it off that I'm not. But literally, I will open spam emails thinking that I won.
The prince chose me.
And I will believe it for like 5 minutes, and they'll be like, all right, Trav, seriously?
Do you believe
Weren't
it?
you an IT guy?
Yes.
He opens it, and he gets excited, and then Jamie walks by, and she's like, stop it. He's like, oh, you're right.
You're right. Once again.
Gotta get a new computer again.
This is the 5th time.
I don't understand how this thing keeps happening to us.
I'll just use this as my recording laptop. I don't care if it's slow.
My iPhone's hacked. What do I do? I'm going to buy this program. Better put it in my calendar and buy it. I've been getting so many.
Everybody that gets scammed is like in their 80s, and then the Travis.
I'm getting so many boobs text messages, and I don't mean like where I see a pair of boobs.
What?
It's like boobs dot 457252522. You know, it's like
In text messages?
in text messages.
From who?
It's just links,
They
and it
know
just
you're
says
going to Vegas.
it just says boobs dot and then numbers.
But what's the number it's coming from? Just like a bot?
1-700 numbers.
I don't know. I did get a rando one.
Did you subscribe to something?
Yeah. I did get a random like number one. I'll read it to you guys. Yeah, see, USR big dash boobs dot show dot 831.
USSR? The Russian ones?
Yeah.
Oh, did you click on it?
No. I don't know where people
So,
get my phone number from.
Here's a text message I just got a little bit ago.
Okay.
I'm not going to open it, but I can forward it to you if you want.
Because you're open.
It
That
says-
Travis Kenny is a bitch.
It says, earn $457 tonight. We're looking for 4 new workers making $500 per day starting tonight, but you must have a computer or a smartphone and 3 hours of free time. Here's a link.
Ooh.
30shorten.com.
I wonder what you got to do. 30 and short?
Dirty Shorten.
Oh.
I just got that, like, I don't know, 15 minutes ago. It's 1-800-745-0776, in case anybody wants to look that up.
He's typing it in. Don't worry.
Trying to.
I think you just need to stop subscribing to all these places and just start your own OnlyFans. Then you'll make money.
Dude,
instead of-
this Patreon is not, it's the same thing. Here's the
the
funny thing.
Patreon's not the same thing.
Every
as
once in a
OnlyFans.
while, I will
For
like
him- for
go
him it is.
through all of my. I'll go through all of my text messages, and I will delete. I'll delete like because I need a free up phone. But this chick sent me there was a text where this girl, some girl, hey, I'm so and so, and I just got back in from Seattle. I had so much fun with you last time I was here. Hopefully, we can meet up soon. And I was with Jamie when I got the text, so I'm okay to say whatever I want if she's sitting there and knows. If I was doing this by myself, I wouldn't say this. But I'm like, so my text back was, "Show me your boobs," and then she sent a picture, but it was everything above her boobs. Because I know my friends are I think maybe my friends are messing with me. And she said, "Do you like what you see?" or something like that. And I'm like, "I don't see anything." She's like, "So you seem cool. Did I text the wrong number?" And I said, "I think you did." "Oh, but let's hang." And she wrote back, "Oh, but let's hang out still. I think you're so cool, and I think you're so funny, and that's so cool that you're like this." And then I was like, "My wife wants to know if you want to be our third." And then never got a response. Was that you, Craig?
No.
Have you ever pranked anybody by text?
No.
Phone call?
No.
No. I did it at Safeway back when I used to work there. I called every department and had them keep transferring me to each one. Have you done any prank calling or prank texting?
No.
Really?
What'd you call Safeway? Like the ad over the intercom? Like the
It was
is your
so
refrigerator
stupid.
running type of thing?
Yeah, it was so dumb because I had to work like 2 hours later, but I was so bored, and I was at Eric Madrid's house, and Eric was working at Safeway. So I originally called to talk to Eric, but they're like, Travis, stop. Like, you can't talk to. I'm like, is there ever good there? So then I called again like 5 minutes later and I said, I'd like to order a cake. And then they went bakery, line one. Bakery picks up. And I say, they're like, bakery, what cake? You know, how can I help you? And I go, oh, yeah, weird. They sent me here. I'm looking for a deli meat tray. I would like to order a deli meat tray. So then I went to the deli line one, and then deli picks up. And then I did that like a rotation of like 5 or 6 departments. And then someone got on the phone and said, Travis. And Travis, you need to knock it off, and hung up on me. And then I came in that, I don't know why people hate me.
It was back in the red line days, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went into work and they sat me down and said
that you weren't funny.
Lisa Cheever was like, never do that again.
Lisa Cheever.
Yeah, we did stuff on the intercom that was really stupid like that. We did the Prince Albert in a can on the intercom.
What?
Can I get a price check on Prince Albert in a can? And the other guy gets on and goes, "You better let him out."
I've had people open the not gift cards, but birthday cards that like play music. I've had people do that. No one's farted on it. Did you ever? I mean, Corey, you don't work there anymore, but did you ever have fantasies about like when you would work there and want to quit and say something over the intercom just to really piss people off?
The one thing that I saw somebody leave a huge sign, like the Baylor cardboard, they like made a huge sign and left it on the beer by the beer in the back, and I found it.
And what did it say? Like F this
it was
person,
just like,
F
yeah, it
that
was something
person?
like just rant, and I was like, oh, that's funny, and I just bailed it.
No one saw it but you.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Why would I give it to that? I took a picture and I showed some people.
Yeah.
But and then there was a running joke when I was on night crew about it would be funny on your last day to take everything off the shelves and order enough toilet paper to fill the entire store up with just toilet paper.
Oh my gosh.
And then just leave. And that was a running joke with like night crew guys for a while when I was on night crew.
My last day at Safeway.
Yeah.
It was mine and another person's last day at Safeway. We left by spraying all the meat machines with water on the way out because they're not supposed. The ones aren't supposed to get wet.
That's just rude.
That's a bacteria type of thing, or like they're gonna get like.
You're not supposed.
Some of the meat slicers, you're not supposed to get certain ones wet.
Wow.
It wasn't here in Enumclaw. It wasn't this Safeway. It was another one.
Maple Valley?
No, it wasn't on the.
Oh, it
west
was
side.
over
east.
on East. I got you. You and Joey Smith did it.
Maybe.
We had a good crew. We had you, me, Joey, Jake Paquette, had Waxman, I think, worked there, and I remember Rachel Larson, and I remember Melanie Hyatt, and Nicolich, Valerius, Brandon Petra, Brandon Harris, Aaron Mayer, had I think that was pretty much. I mean, we had like Bree and what's the other lady's name? She was so hot. And then we had, I can't remember all the people that we had.
Amber was there when you were there, weren't you? When you were there,
Amber.
she started with me.
Something
McKee. I don't know. She was from White River.
Yeah, but I think she became a checker at some point. There was a girl that was super hot. She was older than us though, but like I think 3 or 4 years. I just remember being a teenager and just being like, dude, this is like the Hooters of freaking Enumclaw. Like this is the we had what's her name? I think Courtney Wheeler worked there, and it's just babes, man. It's like when you got hired at Safeway, it was like, man, I'm just gonna look at babes all day while I work with them. You do that right now, Cor, right?
All day.
Looking
at that produce.
I think I
find the produce attractive. Sorry. We have some good looking produce.
Good looking melons.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Great melons. Not pumpkin. I'm not a pumpkin guy though.
Not pumpkins.
I'm a melon guy, not a pumpkin guy.
Yeah.
Do you ever I think I've seen her walk by. I want to introduce myself to her, but
She knows who you are. She walks the other way.
she keeps walking. How much does it cost to bring her on here?
What are we talking about?
Your gal.
Yeah.
yeah.
I told her to stay away from you.
I'm not surprised.
I said if you see a full Buddy Cast sweatshirt, just walk the other way.
It's not mine or yours
Yeah.
or Craig's.
Just walk the other direction.
Just walk away.
Yeah.
Does Carrie have one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
She burned it.
She probably sleeps in it. It's when she puts it on. Craig's knows he's getting some that night.
Or it'd be the opposite way. This is the don't touch me sweatshirt.
As soon as it's on, it's over.
It's like don't touch me sweatshirt.
Or she knows Craig wouldn't touch her with that on.
Yeah.
Or would I?
Little.
That's who you want. Full Buddy.
Real
It's
quick
me.
for the listeners out there, thanks for listening. I would like you guys. We like to read even questions and all that. But if you have a story that you think is funny, you want to share, and you guys have shared it in the past, and I'll share it with Craig and Corey. Share a story where you have quit in a weird way, if you have quit in a weird way, or you found out through the grapevine that someone hates you, or bare your soul and share the time where you may have mentioned to somebody that you hate somebody, and then they found out and confronted you on it, or paid you a lot of money to come on a podcast.
Or one more.
Yeah.
If you want to air your grievances about somebody,
Oh,
also,
Yeah.
this will be a great opportunity to do that.
Yeah,
Yes.
we'll
Let us know
we'll
who
help
who you hate, and we will let them know. We'll let the world know who you hate. If you want to make amends, we're cool with that too. If you want to say, "Hey, man, I messed up, man."
Yeah, you got to have the yin and yang. We'll bring people together.
Absolutely.
As well.
Not only will we drive people apart, we'll bring them together.
It's a new year. We'll do everything.
We'll do whatever you want. Whatever you want, wherever you want.
Ship.
We'll also have a bet going that if you can pinpoint the time where you can tell Travis is on his phone during the podcast.
I am on it quite a bit. Guys, here's the thing. When you have COVID,
Where is this going?
you shut off from everybody. And so now I'm slowly getting back into the communication water. And so
Was this new before COVID?
I'm always on the phone.
Yes.
But here's the thing. I don't do it like Joey. Okay. Joey's here and I'm having a conversation with him and I'm like telling him a story. He knows he's telling a story. He's like this for a good 10 minutes. Now, obviously it's probably my phone, but I'm trying to order my kids want pizza. Jamie's wanting to know when to pick up from work. I've got people trying to figure out what's happening tonight. Friday nights are a hard time to record, but we figured it out.
I'm glad that you have the
Still popular.
opportunity on Fridays to do this
It's not
in
being
your busy
popular.
schedule.
It's not being popular. It's just the facts, man. Is there a box over here that I'm trying to grab?
Yes,
Yeah,
right
you
there.
got it. You're there.
All right, let's grab some random questions real quick.
I got a random question.
Yeah.
Where did you get these chairs? Because they are super hard.
Upstairs. They're literally above you. Literally above you.
My butt's numb.
If you could have a view of anything from your bedroom, what would you choose?
A view?
A view. Let's say that you have a balcony and from your
yeah.
bedroom you look out there. Do you want to look at a mountain, a lake? Do you want to look at a city? Do you want to look... What are you looking for if you're waking up and you're really ready to set your day right?
I'm gonna go with a mountain view, nature.
Would you want to in an area where
There's nobody else.
during the winter it's snow and during the summer it's sun and during the fall it could constantly be changing?
Sure, but I don't like snow, so that can go away.
So
It
you're
looks pretty as long as it's not near me. I guess if it's up in the mountain and I can see it, that's
Yeah.
fine.
okay.
I actually agree with that. I'd rather have a cabin that I'm looking at trees, just mountain views, but just that I can see
Multiple
forever.
hills.
Yeah, nothing right in front of me blocking,
Right.
but that I can just see for miles. There's
Yeah.
nothing besides me.
I like that. I think I would like to see
My neighbor's window, just right into it.
5 foot setback.
that view would be great.
They didn't put any frost over their window. I can see right in. There's
Right
no curtain.
They're cold, I can tell. Both of them. No, but I like. So my uncle has a cabin out in Lake Chelan. It's near Bear Mountain, and it's just like what you guys are saying. Like you can see far, and it's trees, but you're not like being blocked by anything. It's very nice. The crap thing is though, when around August or September, there's so many wildfires, you can't see that far. So that does suck. I think if you're in the city, that might be fun with the lights and everything, but then you're gonna have those days where there's smog and it's just like looks like crap. So kind of probably the same thing. I would like to see the ocean. I love the ocean when I go to ocean shores, especially if there's a storm. That's always fun to see the waves crashing and all that. But I like that expanse look, so I'm gonna go with the ocean. There you go. Thanks for commenting on that.
Do you want applause?
Oh, you want us to talk about the ocean?
There's literally a question: is why are you here right now?
Craig told me I had to.
If somebody could answer me that.
Well, we already know. We've answered it every time. You're trying to. It's the long con of getting on, and then the long con of blowing it up.
That's true.
Day starts today.
Keep the course.
What was
Fight the good fight.
your favorite?
Power to the people.
What was your favorite thing? What was your favorite thing that happened yesterday?
I wasn't here.
Let me get on my phone. You
What
guys
was
wonder,
yesterday?
You guys wonder why I'm on my phone.
What was yesterday?
Thursday.
What
Oh,
happened yesterday?
I'll tell you what the greatest thing for me was.
Yeah.
Episode 4, Peacemaker.
Yeah, Peacemaker
Watching
came
the
out.
intro. Woo!
Peacemaker came out. That show's awesome. That's good.
Greatest intro
good
to
call.
any movie. Greatest intro to any series ever.
Even if you don't want to watch Peacemaker, just watch the intro because it's John Cena like dancing.
John Cena's amazing.
My favorite thing that I wasn't here. My favorite thing yesterday was
It was Thursday, so.
Yeah, we know your favorite.
no. Listen, there's been a shift.
Oh,
There's been a shift. There's a conversation
Was
that
it
was
due to
had.
COVID?
No, many months ago.
COVID,
That was like,
COVID don't
listen.
stop me.
Listen, this was a great idea at the time because it was something that we just needed to. But I now need either spontaneousness multiple times and then she negotiated back with, well, I don't want marathons and I just want to so if we're, and so then that, and so then,
You're like, that's an easy one to do.
and so then I was like, well,
Have you ever had a marathon?
Yeah.
so that, well, yeah, because I mean, here's the thing. I'll liken this to the casino. When I go to the casino, I don't go often. Believe it or not, I don't go often. But when I do go, it's like if I lose my money right away, I'm going to pull more money out because I don't want to leave yet. In the same way, in this same way, I'm also
Please no, I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave.
in the same way. I may, if I realize it's going to be a while till I come back to this area again, I may let it last a little bit longer just so I can enjoy my time. If you go to the buffet, you're like, hey, I don't go to buffets often. I'm going to visit multiple locations I might eat dessert first. You know, like there's some
Multiple locations.
multiple locations. Right. If you have variety in things and you want to be there for a while, then you're going to have a long time with the variety.
Just go ahead and dig yourself out. Keep going.
Dude, Jamie is not going to be happy that I talk about this because that was also part of the conversation.
Not to talk about it.
Never talk about it again. So
There's going to be a renegotiation.
Was there a consequence to where you did, like, if you're on probation?
Dude, I don't know. I am definitely. But here's the thing: she's cheating on me with podcasts. She's listening to criminal ones all the time now, so she doesn't listen to this one anymore. So unless Holly or Desi or
they'll
Amanda
tell her, don't worry.
or somebody's going to tag them in it, then hopefully they don't.
He was talking about a buffet. We got confused.
All right, we're getting towards the end. What was a life-changing moment for you? Probably just what happened. I'm probably just right now, my life has shifted in a way that
That
I'm
moment
not.
right there was like the end of Billy Madison for me.
What?
When they're at the Knowledge Bowl and he's like, everybody in this room is now dumber for having listened.
But it makes sense at the same time. What was the life-changing moment for you guys? Did you guys have any near-death experiences?
My life-changing moment,
Was when I was
August
born.
21st, 2001.
August what?
August 25th, 2001.
Oh, good call. Hope you're listening so he gets brownie points.
Carrie.
Yes.
That's not when you met, though.
No.
That should be the life-changing moment. That's what altered your...
Hmm.
Yeah. When did you meet?
That's great. What was your life-changing moment, Corey?
Probably getting divorced.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the thing, Corey. I want you to experience this. This is what's going to happen to you. You've
Bliss.
lived. You're gonna like in 5 years from now. You're gonna look back and you're gonna realize you've lived like 3 different lives. Have you been hit this yet? Being an older person,
Older person?
older than me,
By several months?
still older.
You lived a whole life in those months.
But like I look back at my first. Like you probably look at your college years, different life, and you look at your leaving college and getting established with Carrie. And then raising
I was 20
kids.
when I got married.
Yeah, see.
And I was 21, so...
Well, I'm just going to tell you, I lived like some multiple lives right now. And I got to figure out by the time I die, which is scary as hell.
But you guys still have a bet, just so you know. I'm still tracking.
What's the bet again?
Whoever dies first, like, I don't know, I got to do something. I got to listen to that episode. I have to do something.
There's some sort of eulogy.
Yeah, I have to say something about the other one or do something.
Yeah.
I'll have to re-listen to it.
So how close did I get to almost winning this bet a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
What was the bet?
If you died first, you would have won the bet. So
Okay, I was down for like 8 days. It felt like 2 months, but no, it wasn't in the hospital. I can understand why people would go to the hospital, though, because they're already probably nervous and scared. Media doesn't help. And so then it's like, well, shit, I got it. I probably should go to the hospital. But then what I was told by people that had gone to the hospital and been turned back was take literally, sleep and Mucinex and, just go get better. Treat this as like not the common cold, but
Super cold?
super cold, yeah. What would impress you? This is the last question before we move on. What would impress you to see an older person doing? Be honest. If you saw an older person doing this,
using electronics correctly.
that's good. My thing would be skateboarding.
Driving.
Skateboarding and just seeing them skateboard.
But that's the big thing now is like young people dressing up as old people and then going to like the
True.
courts and like the gyms and like making
But
videos of it.
Also, the big thing is all these people that have been doing it for 30 years are now old. And it's like, well, now they're out there seeing a white guy listening and dancing and b-boying, and he's like 55 years old because back in the 80s he was doing it, and now he's older.
How old do you think all the guys in your halftime show you're excited about?
They're old.
Yeah.
But to sometime, you see a white guy be, doing breakdancing at 55, and he's white and he's gray and he's wrinkled, and you're like,
He's got a chance he's really going to break something.
that's breakdancing.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah.
Touche. Craig,
Craig liked
I'm
that
not
one.
following that.
Craig liked that one.
That was good.
Craig, what's your older? What about you?
I don't know. The Limbo?
How many cruises have you gone on? You're gonna be amazed when you get on that cruise. You're like, man, they do the Limbo every night here, and that person's 70 and still doing it. It's impressive, though. It is impressive. Shout outs, shit outs. What do you guys got?
I'm good.
Oh, I'm going to Palm Springs in 2 weeks
I
to
think you're
golf.
going to Vegas.
Yeah.
I'm going to Vegas next week. The following week, I'll be out of town
This guy just.
in Palm Springs. Never been to Palm Springs before. We'll be golfing like crazy. And I have a story for you after work or after recording here.
On the DL?
On the DL.
Ooh.
It wouldn't be entertaining to anyone else, but it might make you laugh.
It's entertaining to me.
Yeah, I think it will be.
Do I have to stick around?
Yeah. It's gonna be like 2 minutes. But anyway, I'm going to Palm Springs. Shout out to me going to Palm Springs.
Shout out to Palm Springs.
Little nervous because I don't know how California regulations are, so I have to go get a test before I head out. But I'm a little
Test for what? To fly?
No. To like go into restaurants and go in. I'm not vaxxed.
Oh.
I'm not vaxxed. So
even if you had it, there's no rules about that?
well, I don't know. Like I don't
You're
know.
naturally vaxxed.
I'm immunized. Aaron Rodgers is immunized right now. And so
just wear a sign that says I had it and I'm good.
Hey, just so you know, Vegas don't care.
Vegas don't care. But Palm Springs, California does.
Although by the tables they care because I got yelled at.
Without having a mask?
Yeah.
No, about wearing pants.
Having your wiener out?
They did say something.
Sticking your finger in someone's mouth like that close to the table?
Yeah.
They're like he's properly wearing his mask, but he has his penis on the table.
You gotta mask your wiener on the table, sir. I'm wearing a mask in my mouth. Yeah, but your wiener's hanging out.
We don't know where the COVID comes from. We're not sure
That's how I
yet.
put chips in.
We're not sure yet. Yeah, we can tell he's got a good hand. He's excited.
How'd you guys know I had pocket aces? Something's out of your pocket.
You got a little rocket going.
Oh, rocket aces. All right. What was your shout out?
I already did it.
What was it?
I'm not going to repeat it.
Okay. What was your shout out?
My shout out's to Craig's shout out.
Sucks. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for listening. Have a great week. Go Tampa Bay in the Super Bowl. Congratulations to the Bills making it as well.
Congrats to Tennessee.
Go cold soft season.
Soft season.
Uh,
All right. And then, hey, if you hate me, let me know. Bye.